Hey, good morning. This is Zheng, December 22nd, and right now it's 8:57 a.m. New York time. First of all, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to every one of you, and hope you have a great holiday season. I want to talk about today is how to deal with difficult people. Um, I want to ask you first of all the question, who can trigger you? For me, who can really trigger me is the person that are the person that are very close to me. They would really test my patience. I want to use myself as today's case study to analyze myself and how I went through some situation recently. So I have one friend that he's really busy, very close friend. He's really busy, and I help him when I work at home, so I have more flexible time. And when I go to grocery, sometimes I will be very nice to help him pick up the items he wants, and a few times or even more. So there's one day he asked me to go to the grocery with him, and I say, okay, I will do that. And when I later when we met, I found out that he had a list and to shop for his son. So, do you know how difficult it is for me to find out the items in the list? And special, I don't eat a canned food, and I don't eat a snack frozen food. So that was not easy for me, and I got annoyed. So I said, spoiled child, why he cannot do this by himself? He can drive. Why he cannot come here and just get it? My friend and I had argument right there in the store. So he thought I stressed him out. Overnight, second day, I wrote an email to my friend and told him about how I feel on that situation. And that got me upset for a while because he did not try to understand why I say certain things. And he wanted to point out about something, some other people that did not even belong to this case. I did not reply the email. When I saw him, maybe second day or the day after, and argument again. He told me that because I don't have children, so I really don't understand about how the parents would go. I understand about unconditional love, but I don't think this could be related to unconditional love. I think love can be unconditional, but love also should have the principle, especially when you're talking about raise the children. You want to have the discipline. And from my perspective, I don't get it. I think his son is really spoiled, and his son is in college. He told me that he is going to do whatever he thinks is right for his son. So, and then he wanted to talk about something else. So I was very dirty at the end of that day. I said, fuck you, and I left. Okay, this is not usual me that I will not say things like that, but I when someone pushed my limit about that he could not focus on the case study, the case, and he wanted to point out about someone else that do not belong in this case, that will really upset me. And even so, in the store, he told me that my mother, he thought I would probably ask my mother to do the same thing for me. And the thing is, never in my life I would send my mother a list to do the grocery shopping for me. And he then would also mention about I probably used my mother's money. And the fact is, I did when I went to college. But later, I returned my mother the money, and I gave my mother more money now, later. So I thought that he should not point out someone else that do not belong to what we argue about. You see what I'm talking about right now? He has his opinion. I have my opinion. And then argue go further. And I really have to come down for this day to think about what are the things behind the scene. And this should not be that simple as it showed up, the case study for you. My point is, every day I can meet with situations that change with my standard. And those are the chances I need to really study further. How can I use that experience? How can I use that to go better with that friend? First, I told him my feeling. And second, I think he wants to argue about someone else. That's ridiculous. And then I have to understand about why he wants to react that way. And well, I have something I did wrong was, well, he was nice to go try to think about me to go shopping, go grocery shopping with him. I should be thankful that someone needs my help. My point is, when we deal with difficult persons, we always think about me. We think about we are right, but maybe he's right in some way. I just need to back off and to be cool with whatever he does, because in his perspective, he really cannot understand me. And when you talk with someone that cannot understand you, no matter how much you try right now, he does not get it. Maybe in future, he can get it. And when someone can reply you with hurtful words, you have to understand that person came from the dark place. Whatever it is for him, that is for him to deal with. And I should not say that, I should not even think about, okay, I am not going to say further, but you will get your punishment. This is something that I should not even think of, but sometimes I would think of that way. Say, okay, I told my female friend, you know what, he will get his punishment. I don't need to do anything. But I should not even have this kind of thought. I need to surrender to the higher power and trust the universe. Whenever it happens, it's the best at that moment. And whatever it happens, there is always something for me to learn. And bottom line is, I need to think about inside why I feel jealous at that moment that he will go shopping for, he will shop for his son. And because I did not have the kids, I don't understand that. And I have to understand myself why I cannot enjoy the moment, even it's just grocery shopping with a friend, because it's spending time together with friends. It does not matter what we do. it really does not matter. I say that many times why I could not preach. I cannot do what I preach. Why I cannot do it? So I use this time and this case to dig further about myself and about the relationship. Maybe 2 or 3 days, really think about how can I improve? What standards are the standards I set for myself? And every day, things, people, they are going to change my standard, my value. What am I going to do? What I stand for? I have to remind about who I am. And I still need to show love to people around me. And let the life continue and surrender to that moment. Say whatever it comes is the best at that moment for me to learn something. So I hope you use this case study of myself to learn something from that. If you have any feedback, let me know. You can write me the comments on the video below. By the way, I also watched a video from my community friends, so that really helped me. We are online entrepreneurs and we learn from each other. If you want to grow with like-minded people on your online business, you can click my corner. This site, I think so. On your right corner, on your left bottom corner, right top or left bottom, there will be something for you to get to the free video series to go. You just simply put your email and you're going to receive the 7-day videos from my mentor and talking about how let's start an online business from scratch. And you want to learn something from already succeeded on this area. You also want to grow with like-minded people to help you. Things like this kind of mindset talking, you also can learn a lot from this community. Anyway, this is my subject of today, and hope I did not talk too much. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy your holiday. See you next time.